Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to some of y'all. What up, though? What's good? Salute, salute. Just getting down here. It's a little nippy down here in the basement, as you see. What up, though? What up, though? What's good? Salute to everybody who's going to join tonight. And salute to the people who will rewatch this or catch it at a later time. What up, though? What's good? We give it about a minute, just about a minute, and then we'll get everything going. Um, Again, I'm trying to prepare everyone for what's coming. We don't know what the heck is going on because, like I said, I know I read an article that said first quarter, so we got less than a week remaining. Um, by this time next week, it will be April the 1st, if I'm not mistaken. So next Monday will be April the 1st. All right. Salute to everybody, man. Salute. If you don't know me, or if you just coming across my channel, my name is Superdell. Um, on this channel, we discuss cord cutting ways, all devices. We don't just look at the Amazon Fire Stick. I know that is a big name that everybody's familiar with, but we use all type of devices, including like Roku, including Apple TV 4K. So we do it all over here. We just don't stick to one specific area. Also, if you mess around with me, we try to limit ourselves with using third party applications. We get the material ourselves and we start a Plex, Zedu, Infuse for the Apple TV. We do our own thing, and that's just what it's all about. All right. And we're going to get more into that, probably tomorrow. I may go live tomorrow, but salute to everybody. If you want to donate to the channel, uh, there you have it down there. You see it. Also, if you want to email me, you want to learn how to start your own media library, you don't know how to do it, you want to get in touch with me, email me. Let me let you know the charge is $50. All right. So if you're not serious, just hold off until you're serious and then we get going um, that way. I usually do consultations on media libraries on the weekends, but as of late, I've been feeling real good. Um, Feeling great. You know, I've been sneaking a couple in here and there during the week, and people has been good with it. They like bet, So we try to keep it to 30 minutes. That's the goal. But if you have some questions, um, I'm gonna try to limit that to 30 because you know it is what it is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and look at the show from yesterday. Just go through it. If you cooking, just put me on. Just listen to the audio, and you will see what happened to me. All right, trying to help an individual. All right, who only paid $50 for like I believe it was over 2 hours of trying to assist this individual. So, um, and then I got a nasty email. All right, so if you want to see that, that is yesterday. We're gonna move forward. Again, the title of this is three alternatives to the Fire Stick. Um, and then at the end, if you have any questions, let me know. Uh, kind of put a Q in front of the question that you have so I can find it immediately. But salute to everybody, man. Just salute, salute, salute. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, supporting me. First of all, I did receive quite a bit of emails on yesterday, and I saw some comments inside of the group. I think it was DST or streaming outside the line. Basically, vouching for me, like, hey, Dale, look, you did more than what you can do. You did better than me. I got those emails. Keep your head up. Don't let one bag egg spoil. I got all these emails on that video, man. And again, I thank y'all. This person listening, and salute the Huff, because I was really considering removing this person from the groups, the pages. Um, and this goes to show you I do listen to everyone, And what we did yesterday, we had an after party. We got up to probably about 15, 16 people inside the after party. And Huff gave some wise words, and said, look, don't kick her out. You know what I'm saying? Never know what was going on, probably having a bad day. I understand if you don't, you know, uh take care of her no more, but you know, uh, don't kick her out. Maybe give her another chance and stuff like that. I half agree with that. Um, I kept her in the group, but I'm never going to give her any type of assistance again, because I don't want someone thinking I'm entitled to them because they break bread with me and think I'm supposed to sit back and you know massage the skull, massage the whole body, rub your feet, lotion the feet. I'm just giving an analogy. And then, you still think you can talk to me any type of way. We're not going to do that. So with Huff, because again, I was really leaning, that needle was leaning towards get over there and get her up out of there. But I decided not to, thanks to Huff, who broke it down. And I think somebody else actually chimed on it. I can't remember what it was, but Huff was the one that said, hey, it was just a bad day, probably a bad day for that individual. Spare, because she could still learn. She could still learn, and this probably would teach her a lesson, what not to do next time. All right, next time, and no one is entitled to you when they trying to support you and and get you where you need to be. All right, so salute to everyone that was a part of that after party yesterday. And again, if you didn't watch it, definitely go to yesterday's show. You will hear it all out. You will hear everything. And I made sure I brought up everything. So, with that being said, we're going to talk about these three alternatives. All right, we're going to get into it. But first, again, if you're not on Amazon, they are having some great deals when it comes to this big spring sale, which I came up on, right? I came up on it, but let me do this right quick. Let me do this, and I'm gonna go over here and just some things that I'm considering inside of my cart. All right, inside of my cart. Um, Let me do this. Let me show this before we get into that. Let me add this one in right here. Again, you got this chair, and they come in different colors. All right. This chair is 42, I think 42.99. Some regular office chairs, as you see, 360. It spins all the way around and got the wheels and all of that. I think the tilt upright position to make sure you're good to go. Um, Nice from what I've seen in the pictures, cushion, everything. But one thing I do like about it, it come in multiple colors, guys. Look at this. Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm just gonna tell you, my daughter will love this pink. And she will love this pink right here. All right. She's one of them girly girlies. It looked like they moved this price up to 64. Earlier this morning, it was down to 42. But I still think this is very, very nice. And like I said, let's see what the white one. The blue one, I ain't mean to go to the beige one, but as you see, the beige and white is 54. So I do like the color of this one. I think this is a nice little sale that they have on the spring right here. Of course, the black one is the cheap one. All right, it's 42 bucks. 42 bucks. You see it up here. $42. I think this is a pretty good deal to me. To me, instead of using them gaming chairs. Gaming chairs is, I don't know. I liked them like 3 years ago. You saw, as you see, I changed my gaming chair. Uh, but I do like that they got these different colors. I do look at the white on white. I mean, it's 60 bucks. That ain't no deal, but you know, I think this is nice. Really, if you can keep it clean, not wear no blue jeans or anything like that. I think this is pretty good on that. Also, I was looking at this. A lot of people don't know about this device, but it's currently 33 bucks. And I do have a similar device like this. This is what you call a travel router. All right. Now it doesn't have Wi-Fi 6. You don't need Wi-Fi 6 as long as it got 2.4 and 5G. You will be okay. Wi-Fi 6 is a little bit more stable, but I believe this is a nice price because you can go hardwired, and also you can depending on the network, if you take some movies with you to a hotel and put it on the flash drive, you can put them in there inside this little USB, and you can share it, where it will pick up. Because this does come with an app, and it allows you to look at the drive. So if you got a external hard drive, USB, it looked like it's only USB 2.0, and it'll still get the job done. But for 33 bucks, this might be able to help someone. All right. But on the Wi-Fi speed is goes up to 867 megabytes per second. That's almost a gig. All right. And so again, it's a 2.0. They power it with a Type C, and it's pretty straightforward. You can game on it, take pictures, capture everything on this bad boy. But for 33 bucks, you cannot uh uh you can't beat that 867 megabytes per second. You cannot beat that. And then if you use the 2.4, which you probably wouldn't, on a lot of certain apps, it goes up to 300. So depending on the network you're on, this is how you will bypass a lot of those. The hotel want to charge you for the Wi-Fi. You know, this is how you would bypass all of this and use your VPN on here. It has all that. And one thing I like about it, it got the MIMO technology, so it could talk to multiple devices at once without slowing you down. $33 is not bad. All right. I'm telling you, it is not bad. So um it's a good price. I just think, I just wanted to show y'all that way you see exactly what I'm thinking about getting. And I got some people, who definitely travel a lot in the family that can use this device. And when I tell you it's so easy to set up, if you know a little bit about networking, you're going to be fine. All right, you will be fine. All right. Also, with that being said, I do want to share with y'all before we get to the streaming devices. Um, Here, all right, let me show you this again. Here they got the Vizio Elevate. All right, you see it right here. Let me go and click on it. You see the Vizio Elevate. This is the soundbar, subwoofer, and speakers I have uh, in my living room. Now, this device is great. All right. It is awesome. If you're not familiar with it, say you may not be able to afford the AVR and some of them speakers that is probably going to cost you up to 2,000 just to get a decent set. I'm telling you, if you got a nice size room. I ain't talking about one of them big, huge rooms that, that is big and got the high ceilings. Of course, my AI caught my hand. This is a nice device. This is what my home is what? Almost 1,300. My living room is standard. I don't have the high ceilings or anything like this. This is perfect. Vincent and LJ actually talked me into this. All right, I can't remember who I talked to first. I can't remember it. But both of them suggested this one for me, and I cannot disagree with what this is, right? But the thing about it is $782. Well, if you go on Whoop right now, all right, they got one. It's a factory recondition, meaning they sent this bad boy back to Vizio, and Vizio probably was a speaker blown or something like that, and they put it back on the market. You can get this same one that is still worth 700, almost $800, and you can get this one right here for $600 on Whoop right now. And again, this device, when I got it, it retailed at $1,000. I caught it for $899, and then they put it on sale for $799 like a couple weeks later. And yes, I went and collected my $100 from Best Buy. But I guarantee, guys, this is very, very nice. Don't get discouraged on factory recondition. It could have been anything. Maybe the remote wasn't working. Uh, you know, a speaker went out on it, so they replaced the speaker. Because it says factory recondition or open box, a lot of times those be returns. Maybe somebody didn't like it. Maybe they had some big old home theater built room and it just didn't sound that great in a big old home theater room. And they send it back. It was open. So again, I think this is a very nice deal for 600. Again, it's the 5.1.4 home theater sound with Dolby Atmos, DTX. I'm telling you, you can hook this bad boy up to your television. I don't care if you got the NVIDIA Shield. I don't care if you got the Apple. I don't care if you have like the ORM box. The way the sound comes out of here, you're going to love it. All right. So this is just some bonuses, just in case y'all don't know. And if y'all want to take a look at it, I would gladly put that link right here. All right. I will put that link right there, and you can go on Woo and think about it. Just go to Woo and just think about it. Like, should I? Some of y'all got y'all taxes, and some of y'all still listening to sound off of your television. I'm telling you, this is going to make you smile so greatly. It's going to put a smile on your face where you're going to be like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm talking about when you're watching your 4K and you using these. And look, I suggest that you get a stand for the, unless you're going to hang these, you can get a stand. If you want to know what stand did I get for these two smaller speakers, just email me. Be like, Dale, I saw you show that Vizio Elevate. What stand? I'm thinking about getting it. What stand can I get to sit these bad boys up? If you're not going to hang them, you can get a stand for them. Don't just put the wire across the floor or anything like that. All right. Also, guys, on Whoop, you can get Alexa remote, right? Amazon remote. It's $21.99. This is the lowest I saw it, but if they do have a $5 off if you use the promo code SMART5. All right. SMART5. All right. If you use that, and I will put this in the chat as well. Again, some of y'all love these devices as far as the remotes. And these remotes, as long as your device is Bluetooth, the Fire TV remote will work on other devices that have the Bluetooth technology. All right. But you can get this bad boy. It's 21. But again, if inside the promo, just use smart, like a person being smart, and the number 5. But spell the 5 out. It tells you that right there. All right. Spell it out. Spell smart 5. Don't put smart and the number 5. All right. Is probably not going to work. You got to put FIV as in Victor E. All right. And that bad boy would take $5 off, taking it to $16.99, I believe. And I think that's an awesome deal. Because I believe this bad boy be costing like 30 something dollars, 35 as well. And so again, for y'all who don't know what Woot is, it is a sub company of Amazon, just like VIPON.com. Some people call it VIP, somebody call it Vipon. That's a sub company of Amazon. And what it does, they save us quite a bit of money. All right. So I wanted to show you that. All right. So that you see that, I think those are two products that you can get. And for my Fire TV people, you can get it. Now, today is the last day, guys, for my Amazon people who love the sticks. Today is the last day of the spring sale where you can get some of these deals like a Fire Stick 4K for $30. The Fire TV, just a regular Fire TV, you get that for $25, but the 4K Max is $40, which again, you can get this for cheaper. You wait a few days, this bad boy may be $29. It might be $35, but it is what it is. And this is what I call stocking stuffers, right? The Fire TV Stick Lite. You can only do so much with this one. It's straight up full HD. That's about it. And that's what they give you. And then you got one of the beasts that no one talks about, the Fire TV Cube. I believe this is the 3rd gen. Yes, I do have it. Do I use it as much as I used to? No, I don't. But it's still nice to have. It's real nice to have. And it's at its lowest point. This is the lowest I ever saw it, at 115. All right. So again, today, I think the 25th, if you're going to do a little bit of shopping, this is the day to do it right here. And again, don't forget, they got these travel routers, some chairs, and I'm thinking about getting, like I said, these been in my cart for a few days, the Echo Dot, to give to my little nieces and nephews and stuff like that. That way they can have better audio on their tablets or their phones. All right. So let's get into it. I did want to show y'all that. Let's get into the real deal right here. Some of the best alternatives. All right. Some of the best alternatives. When you're talking about the Fire TV Stick 4K. Now, I'm basing all of these off of devices that can play 4K content. I'm not looking at just 1080p. These are all the devices. So the Fire Stick 4K, the Fire Stick 4K Max, and also the Fire TV Cube. I'm basing it off all the devices out there that's compatible with the Fire TV Stick 4K. All right, because I know some of y'all are building y'all media library, and the last thing I need for you to get is a device that doesn't support 4K, and then you'll be like, "Yo, Dale, my device is not working. I'm playing my 4K content, and it's just buffering, or it play for 3 seconds and it just buffers and stuff like that." Yeah, it's probably because your device is not, you got one of them on sticks and stuff like that. So I do want to share this with you. Now, each of these devices, all of these devices I have, every last one of these devices I have. Let me say that again. Every device I have. I'm not going by what somebody said on their videos or things like that. I'm going because I have a history with these devices. All right. A successful history with these devices. Now, with that being said, I do want to show you this one right here. For people who may not know, this is the Tivo Stream 4K. If you don't know, you're going to know today. This is a pretty solid device right here. It does play 4K content. Very easy to set up. If you set up an NVIDIA Shield, you are good. All right. A lot of y'all got NVIDIA Shields, but this device right here, you can still do some damage with. You can still enjoy it. You can still get your hustle on this device. It is pretty solid. The one thing about it, it does have both inputs as um, micro USB, and it does have a Type C. So you can hook up a Type C hub on this bad boy, add some more storage on here, and you'll be good to go. You can put a mouse on here, connect it to a mouse or a keyboard with touchpad, all of that with this device. But as far as getting this device out here, this device will work. This device is currently like 25, a little bit over 25 bucks on Amazon. All right. As you see it right here, I love the remote. I think the remote is one of the best remotes that we currently have on the market. It is a peanut remote control. You can Netflix 4K, Amazon 4K, Disney 4K, anything 4K, they have the license for it. All right. You can do all HBO Max, YouTube, everything. All right. It's not one of them just generic devices that cater to either Netflix and not Amazon, or Amazon and not Netflix. It's not like that. This is a pretty solid devices. So when all the devices you need or Amazon moved up to Vega and the devices are not available, remember the Tivo Stream 4K. And if you set up any device, any streaming device, I don't care if it's Apple, NVIDIA Shield, Chromecast, any of them, you're going to be good. You should be able to set this one up. Now, the first thing you're going to do is go over to the like tivostream.com or whatever it's called. They'll tell you what to do. And then you just set it up right there. You're going to have to use like you're going to have to use an email to activate this device. That is the only knock on this device. I'm not going to go with, look, that's the only knock on this device. Now, some of y'all are going to say, is it running Android 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever? With the current applications that we have right now, you don't have to worry about that. All right. Some people are going to say, hey, you need a good certificate and it's up to date and all of that. Listen, I have devices out here that's running Android 6 that's still working beautifully. All right. So on a streaming device like this, you don't really have to worry about what Android version it is running. Now, I'm quite sure you ain't trying to go down to an Android 6 because those devices down there run a lot slower than what we have now. But just know a lot of the same applications do work. And then you can look at Amazon devices. They were running Android 6, 7, and I think, 9 or 10, I can't remember. So many different devices do different things, but they still work. All right. But it's very, very solid. Again, I love the remote. 2 gigs of RAM. right? 2 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of internal storage, but you can expand that storage. You can expand it. Very, very nice. Again, I recommend this device. Really, if everything else you can't find or they sold out. Because listen, guys, Vega is coming. Vega is coming. And we know Vega is not going to have everything ready to go. All right. They're not. We know this. All right. And with that being said, we just don't know. We don't know. That's really what it is. We do not know. All right. What's at stake here? We don't know if they're going to send out a mass update on some of these devices. We don't know. Now, we're hoping they don't. We're hoping they don't. But again, I got to present you with the truth because during this long stretch of cord cutting, we done saw a lot of things that we thought wouldn't happen. All right. We done saw a lot. And so you got to keep your options open. All right. Now, the next device y'all are very familiar with because now you seeing everybody since the news of Amazon coming out saying that they were going to get rid of Android and go with their own, which probably a lot of third-party applications won't make an app for, using that operating system that Amazon is going to run. So we see a lot of people that's going to run to this device. This is the on box, and it runs Google TV. All right. Remember, I've been left Amazon and I've been using this device right here. This device right here is good. This device right here is only 20 bucks. So it is currently cheaper than a Fire Stick 4K and a Fire TV Stick 4K Max. It is cheaper than the Tivo Stream by a couple of dollars, like a 5 and some change, right? We'll just round it up by 6. This device does the same exact thing as the Amazon Fire TV sticks. Yes, you can sideload applications on here. Yes, it does have a Google Play Store. Yes, you can install your apps via a USB hub that has a USB port, and you can install your applications from a flash drive or an external hard drive, just like the rest of them. All right. But the good thing about this device, it does have 4K. As you see right there, it does run the Google TV. All right, which is a little slight different from Android TV OS that the Tivo Stream runs, that the NVIDIA Shield runs. But it's just a layer. The same thing. They got pretty much the same thing inside of settings and all of that. But again, the price point on this bad boy is 20 bucks. You cannot beat that. All right. Some of you hustlers, I know y'all really trying to hang on to them Fire Sticks. just let it be known any day, maybe next week, maybe the end of this week, maybe next month, maybe in a couple months, you're probably going to swing around and get one of these. Check your Walmart. And let me say this right now. Again, this bad boy runs Google TV. I know some of y'all gonna go online, Walmart, y'all gonna go on Amazon. Amazon sells the Android TV OS version and the Google TV version. Now they charge a little higher on the Google TV, on both of them. They charge a little higher. With that being said, I would tell you to get the Google TV version. The reason I'm going to tell you to get the Google TV version is because this version model right here with Android TV had an audio issue with certain televisions. It's been a known factor that, yes, the audio gets kicked out and it won't play on certain uh, televisions. I activated my AI again. Sorry. So, with that being said, you don't want them problems. Somebody calling you, a family member, hey, my sound doesn't work. And then you trying to factory reset and all that. You ain't got time for that. So I'm gonna save you the trouble. Get the one with Google TV. That's the only one you want. That's the only one you need. Now, my advice to you, don't go and get one or two and call it the day. Because when Amazon go out, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, the people will run to Walmart. All right. They will run to Walmart. And these people ain't coming to get one or two. These people are going to get 8. They're going to get 10. Some people are going to get 15 to 20 and just keep them at home. I'm just being real with you. I'm being very, very honest and real with you. And the one thing about this device does come with a Bluetooth. You can use an application, the Android TV app on here. And again, it's just a solid television. When you can use your, you sit on your remote control and you can go on there and get the Android TV remote control to control this device. I'm telling you, it just make a world of difference. All right. So again, I think this is solid. 2 gigs of RAM, 18 gigs of internal storage. You can put some adaptive storage on here to add more internal storage to it. Again, you're going to use a USB hub. All right. You need a micro USB hub, and you can go from Wi-Fi just like every other device. You can go from Wi-Fi. You can hardwire it, and you can be good to go. And just enjoy what you have, or just give it to a family member or friend. Whoever you're dealing with, and they will be happy as well. All right. One thing about this device, I encourage people. This is what I encourage, and I'm saying this for a reason. Take this. This is a tip. You never, ever, 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 ever give them. And let me go right here. Let me bring this down. When you're dealing with this device, don't give them back this box, because people will recognize that right there, that on. Do not give them back this device. One thing about this device right here, when you pull it out, right? When you sit back and you pull out that package on there, they give you a nice blank case, so you can they give you a nice case where you don't need to even put it back in this box. Never let your people know where the device come from. All right. Now we know about Amazon and stuff like that, but the thing about it, uh you do not want somebody sitting back like, oh shoot, I need 2 of them. I'll get the devices myself, because there's people out here selling that device to people for $150. They bought it for 20. I'm telling you, they bought it for 20 and they get it out there and they're very successful. They selling it for $120. All right. They're selling it 120, $150. I've saw it. And I'm not hating. But one thing they do, they definitely don't send it to them like this. Cause people know that lime green. And they'll put 2 and 2 together, and they will figure it out. Like, what the heck? I done bought, man, I'm paying this person $150, 130, whatever, $40 for a $20 device. You don't want them to know your secrets. All right. So hopefully you remember that. So if you've been doing it, stop it. Just use the when you I might got one right here. Here it is right here. I do have one right here. And again, I just want to show you, for people who may not know, you coming across this. For people who may not know, see this, them other videos, they ain't gonna go into detail. Over here, you're gonna get some detail. All right, you're gonna get a little bit of, look, they give you this blank white box. Look, they give you this, all right, and you can put everything back nice and right. Oh yeah, take this out too. Just take this, toss that, and just leave it just like this. This can be your packaging just like this. You can take everything and put it back. And look, if you take this insert out, let me take this insert. The packaging is so beautiful and well done. All right. The only thing you got in there is the remote control, which is turned backwards, right? And you got the batteries and the HDMI card. I mean HDMI cord. And all you got to do is just put it back. You know, put it back nice and neat. And again, all right, just like that. Look at the power cord goes right there. Look at that. That is it. That is all you got to do. And so if you want to put, you know, your signature stamp on this bad boy, you can. They give you a blank white box. Don't sit back and put it back in one of these. Oh, you know, I want to do it like, no, heck, you know, do not do it. All right. It doesn't supposed to go back, because people out here are smart. And of course, I rip all my boxes up like that because I know I'm not going to use them. But again, people will get smart. Once they see that, they'll be like, and they will go to Walmart. All right. So I'm just letting you know, if you're getting your hustle on, definitely don't do it. Let me see what else I got here. Also, we got this one. It is what it is with this one. Really, nobody really mess with this device right here. It's a solid device. This device is no different from the previous box I just showed from On. Same thing. Everything that I said about this device right here, everything I said, it goes right along with this device. They just use two different remotes. I really don't care for this remote because it's plain Jane. It's really, you know, but everything that I said about this device, we can use it on here. All right. Same exact way. It's just that this is more of a dongle and this is more of a box that you're going to have to use an HDMI cord. You don't need an HDMI cord with this one. This one is very, very similar to the Fire Stick, the Tivo Stream 4K. All right. And more of the Tivo Stream 4K, because you see the elastic that comes on the Tivo Stream 4K is pretty solid. All right. Pretty solid. It does the same thing. But here's the thing. They never put this bad boy up under $40 after tax. It's always $39. The cheap, they would take $10. And I know, listen, if there is nothing else to sell, you're going to have to go to this. This device runs $50 majority of the time. And if they put it on sale, it's because it's like a Black Friday or a special event going on. And they'll say, hey, $10 off, and that's about it. Okay. So just know you're going to spend 50 on this. If everything else is missing, then you definitely want to go with a Chromecast with Google TV. And again, it does the same thing, but the remote is plain Jane. It is voice activated, just like everything else. But it's plain, it's just plain Jane. There's no excitement to it. Again, they got two versions. Make sure you get the 4K version. Now, they do throw this HD version on sale. The HD version is very, very slow. Let me say that again. The HD that device is very, very, very slow, and it only does 1080p. All right. Now the 4K is going to give you that 4K. So just in case you got a media library and you need, you got some 4K content, it's able to play it, unlike this one right here. But if all of your stuff in your media library is 1080p, you'll be good. But I'm letting you know now, this device is super, super, super slow. To set up this device, you're looking at 30 minutes. You're looking at 30 minutes, okay? Because it's going to have to update. And when I tell you it is slow as heck, it is slow as heck. Now, I believe this one runs, I do have this device. I think it runs Type C. So again, you can get a Type C. You can expand the storage. So yes, you can get a Type C USB hub with a USB on there and plug your external hard drive or flash drive up to it and expand the storage. Yes, it is 2 gigs, I believe, and 8 gigs of internal storage. And again, this is how it will look on your television, just like the Tivo stream. All right. Wi-Fi, all of that. It's pretty solid. All right. It's pretty solid. And yes, you will get the license for everything because it is a licensed Google product. The official licensed Google. The official licensed Google product doesn't just give you Netflix and not Amazon in 4K. You can't have a half Google licensed product. That's a no-no. It's either you got it or you don't. And a lot of devices may have half that give you one, but not the other. All right. Yeah, they'll give you a Google Play Store, but they'll give you half and not the other. So again, very, very solid device. But I just think that, it's just, they come in different colors, blue, I think blue, pink, and white. It might be another color up in there, but this is probably the most known you're going to see when you go into like Best Buy, you go into Walmart, Target, you're going to see this one. If you want the other colors, you're probably going to have to go to Google, I think google.com shopping and pick the other colors up. All right. But again, this runs Google TV. Is the same as this. So if you're familiar with this device, then you're definitely familiar with that device. All right. Same layout, same Google TV. And with Google TV, once you sign out, if you try to sign out of it, you're going to have to factory reset. So create a dummy account, set it up, give it to somebody. Tell them when you give it to somebody, tell them they can log in up under them. And once they log in, then they can get rid of your setup, your username, and the apps will still be on there. It's just that someone must always be signed onto this device at all times. All right. That's just how Google TV works. All right. I don't like that. I don't like it because it's too plain Jane. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. Now, I do have some other devices. All right. These next 2 devices, I suggest that you have your stuff together. Now, when I say stuff, I suggest that you have your media library together. All right. Again, if you're going to use these products, you can cut the cord, you can add your IPTV, all of that. You can do that. But there's certain things that is not going to be allowed as far as like connecting external devices, and it reads it. All right. Again, both of these devices are pretty solid. But if I'm going to use either one of these devices, I'm gonna already have me I'm gonna use either Plex, or I can use an application that reads what's on my network and I can play it that way. All right. Now, one of these devices, does have the license to play 4K content. So if you need Netflix, Disney, Amazon, it will play that 4K content. The other device does not. All right. But both of them are very limited. So that means you need to have everything together or don't get it at all. All right. One, you will be able to side load some apps to it. One, you won't. You just have to go with them. All right. Now, with this first device, and some of y'all are aware of this, with this first device right here, this is the Roku streaming 4K. All right. They throw this bad boy on sale as well. Right now, $39, but they do throw it on sale a lot. This is a pretty solid device. Now, with that being said, you can't side load on here. All right. You just can't. You must use the Roku store. Now, there are some things going on that you can possibly add, but it's just too much. It's too challenging. There's a reason why people don't really, they got Roku videos, but it's out of the, because they're very limited. All right. But if you have your media library together, your Envy, your Plex, your Jellyfin, all of those together, or you have it running on your network, you can get this to play your content, including 4K. All right. They thought, now listen, I'm not telling you, I'm just saying, if you're going to give this person to, say you're going to give this device to a family member, right? You give it to a family member and you say, you know what? I'm going to let you get on my Plex. Yeah, you helping your family out, your sibling, your cousin, maybe your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever. And they, y'all got different, they got their own home, you got your own home. You can set up Plex, right? If you got Plex, you can set up Envy and I believe Jellyfin too to actually share your library with your loved ones. You can do that with this device. And a lot of times they throw this device right here, this 4K stick that's very, very similar to what the new Amazon Fire TV sticks will be. All right. They run a custom launcher. You can't change it, stuff like that. It's just too much. But if I have everything together as far as IPTV and I got my media library, I can give this device to someone. All right. You can give this device to someone and be successful. A lot of the Roku devices you can do this with. You can set up IPTV and you can set up Plex with this device right here. Your mainstream applications, you can use it. It's straightforward. This is what you can use. All right. So I know a lot of people going to say, oh, man, I don't use no Roku, this and that, and this. There are a lot of people out here hustling with this Roku as well. You may not know it, but a lot of people are separate. They use this device to cut the cord, and they're making money off of this device. I would not lie to you. I know it. I've saw it. All right. Now, some of y'all gonna say, well, man, I stick with the Fire Stick, and that's fine and dandy. I'm just sharing. If stuff like to share my Plex, I can go and get a Roku and give it to somebody. When they get this bad boy on sale and nothing else, and that's all I'm looking to is give somebody access to my Plex, I can give them something like this. Really, when they're on sale. All right. I'm telling you, you can do it. Now, a lot of time we're going to go with Android TV, Google TV, but again, you can cut the cord with this bad boy and you could give somebody access or run your own. Say you at home and you don't want the Amazon. You just want something simple. You can use this device and connect it to your Plex account or your Envy, your Jellyfin. That'll be up to you. All right. Again, I'm not going to go into how much storage and all of that because it is what it is. It's probably 2 gigs and 8 gigs of internal as well. I can't remember what it is because I end up giving this away, my stick away. But again, you know, I don't think you can download everything when at your convenience because it is a device. I believe it is 8 gigs of storage. I believe. I could be wrong. If it's not 8, it's 16, but I believe it's 8. All right. All right. So last but not least, guys, all right, you heard me discussing this device as of late. They just done an update on it because last week when I received this device, it wouldn't let me add the storage. I'm happy to tell you I can add storage after this last update. So I got it last week, mess around with it, perfectly fine, except I could not add storage. I couldn't connect my flash drive to it or an external drive to it. It wasn't recognizing it. But now since they did the update, they probably got plenty of them out there. They did an update. Now I'm able to actually see this. All right. Now, you're going to say, Dale, I saw that price. This price is $119. This is the device, is very, very nice. With this device, you can record and watch something at different times. You can add storage, right? You can add your storage so you can up the memory on it. You can connect it hardwired. It is Type C, so you can add a Type C USB hub. Not only can you take this off of Wi-Fi, you can connect it directly using an Ethernet from your router or from a network switch. Now, the beauty of this device is, again, it is $119, and that's a little bit steep for you. But again, this comes with an application, updated application at that actually allows you to put multiple IPTV services on here. All right. I have 2 on here. Some people may put 3 on here. I can't remember how many servers you can put on here, but you can do multiple. All right. I know that for sure. And again, the layout of it is beautiful. But I'm going to tell you this. For some of y'all who worry about your energy, you can set up, and I told everyone in the after party this. The beauty about this device, you can schedule something to record. You can put a schedule out there. But let me tell you this. You can turn the device completely off. Don't unplug it. You can power down this unit. And when it's time to record, it has a special feature in there that will wake your device up and record it and then shut your device down after the recording. Let me repeat myself. This device right here that comes with this Bluetooth remote, this is not an IR. It comes with a Bluetooth remote. Again, you can expand the storage if you want. You can set everything up. For anyone that has a Formuler device, this is very, very nice. You can put it in your pocket and carry it with you. You don't have to back. You can put this bad boy in your pocket and carry it with you. All right. Very, very nice. Very, very solid. Yes, this device does play 4K content. But the features are the way you can set it up, the way you can set up your groups. Like you can have the way you can set it up for anyone that's familiar with I Am Player. All right. Now the version you get IM Player in the Play Store is a basic IM Player. You got limitations because it's the free version. All right. The paid version give you a little bit of more oomph. But then they have another version out here if you can get your hands on it. It comes unlocked. It comes modern. All right. Just like this. All right. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to get into, hey, Dale, I want that. You know, I'm not going to get into it. But this device right here is basically the same modern application that's out there. Again, the difference between those and this one, you can record and watch something else at the same time. You can record and watch something else and then put up the picture in picture and then watch something else. As long as you got the available lines, you can watch two different programs and record on this device all at the same time. It's a beautiful, beautiful device. I like, and again, they got the new application called My TV Online. And again, they give you the Bluetooth remote. I'm not selling this product. I'm just letting you know. That My TV Online, that's right there, that icon at the bottom, the My TV Online 3, that application is a bad boy. But again, I know this $119, $120. Some of y'all gonna be like, forget that. And I understand. But now with this device, you get a Google Play Store. All right. You do get it. But if you want your Netflix to be in 4K, that's a no-no. Amazon in 4K, that's a no-no. Any of those applications, that's a no-no. But if you got your media library up and working, it can pull all of that. All right. Well, you can use your Plex, you can use your Emby. It will play your 4K content. Now you can pretty much get everything. You can side load your applications, Cinema, B, Film, T, all of those. You can side load them boys on here. But at the end of the day, when it comes to anyone that want to watch Netflix in 4K, you want to watch Amazon Prime, Disney, HBO Max 4K, if they got it. I know Disney got it. But all of those 4K mainstream applications, it won't play 4K on here. This box right here, this device is really meant for IPTV. Don't reach out to Formula and say, hey, can you sell me a subscription? No, they only sell you the device with the app that you can use to play your IPTV services. All right. This is very, very nice. And again, I've been using this device. Y'all know me. I switch up devices big time. All right. I still got the NVIDIA Shield up in the living room. I still have the Apple TV up in the living room. For the last week, I've been playing with the Formula Z11 Pro Max. That's the big brother on this device. This device is currently being used right here. You see the little red LED? That means the device is off. Yes, Dale, have I tested it recording with the box off on this device? Yes, I tested it. It worked. They did the update. It works. It works. Yes, Formula sends updates just like Google TV, just like Android TV OS. They send updates to their devices and they fix little bugs and stuff like I said last week, and I'm showing you this for a reason. All right. Last week, I had the Type-C plugged in. As you see right here, it did not recognize the hard drive. I mean the flash drive right here. I connected the hard drive to it. It did not recognize it. So I don't know if they were waiting for enough of them to get into the home or not. Now I went on there. It told me that I had an update. It's right there on the home screen on all of their devices. One thing about Formula is on all of their devices. They will let you know if there's an update. There's no guessing. You see it right there on the home screen page. It'll let you know there's an update waiting for you. And as soon as on this device right here, as soon as I updated this device right here, the rest was history. It recognized my device. And I was like, heck yeah. And I did my first recording before I went live. And everything just worked. But again, you don't have to get this device. This is for someone who really love their TV service and they want to record. This is for that person. All right. Now, if you just want to sideload some applications, you can go and get this device, any of these devices, the Fire Sticks, not the Cube. You can go and get the TV, stream 4K, or you can get the ON device. All right. But if you want to do some heavy recording, you want to be able to record and watch something at the same time on one device. You want to be able to go to work, set your schedule, turn the box off, turn the TV, turn the box off. That's all you got to do. And power down the box and you go to work. You might have about 4 or 5 schedules. It's going to turn on and record, cut off. Turn on, record, cut off. Turn on, record, cut off. That's how beautiful these units are. These last 2 units I got. So again, salute to the Formula team, that actually presented this device and made it work. Like I said, I had it, I used it. I'm currently using both of the Formula Z11s, the Pro Max and the Mini, currently right now. And let me tell you this, I took the flash drive, this flash drive that's currently in this one, I took it out of the Z11 Pro Max and put it in here, and guess what? It read it. So you can take it from, if you got an older Zadu, I even put it on the Zadu Z8, which is currently right here. Because I'm going to do some research. This is the Z8. You see it, right? The reason, there it is right there. What do that say? That is the Z8. So we're into the Z11. And they still send updates to this one. Now, I don't know how long that's going to continue, but it still worked. I took the flash drive and put it into the Z8 as well. And guess what? It was ready to record. And so I'm liking what the Formula are doing. I'm not telling you to go and buy this. Hey, listen, I'm not telling you to go and buy it. Don't sit back and say, Daryl, I'm not telling you. But I'm telling you, if you have some things going on, you love your service, and you want to record, you just want to record, this is the way to go. Or you want to record and look at something else. A lot of y'all got one device on your televisions. All right. This device right here can do it. As long as you got your media library, you are good to go. Again, they don't have the license to play Netflix 4K. They don't have the license to play Amazon Prime 4K. They don't have the license to play Disney 4K. And wherever else mainstream application that plays 4K. It's not that type of device. I would love for them to have that type of device, but they don't do it because they specialize in IPTV. All right. So again, if you have any questions, put the letter Q. This will end everything right here that I presented to you. And that way, if I just want to let you know what to consider out here as far as the price and everything. Um, that's why I ended it with the formula, because I do know that it's pricey. And this bad boy would do everything that the Z11 Pro Max. It's just that internally, the Z Max, it does have 4 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. The Z11 Pro Max, it does have that. This one is only 2 gigs of RAM and 8 gigs of internal storage. So it's not as powerful on the RAM. You can always move your storage up on here and get the job done. All right. You don't need a big, powerful device to run certain applications. So again, there we have it right there. If you have any questions, all right, it is 8:18. If you have any questions, please put them in. Let me know, because if you asked earlier, I will have to go way up. All right, way up. Salute to everybody up in here. Salute, salute, salute. Let me see. Let me go around right here. That's John. Miss Octavia say Stephen C. And to me, to Superdell in 2017. Been here ever since. That's what's up. Fernando said, hey, how about the Me Cool KM2 Plus Deluxe for 140? I have heard lots of good things about it. I personally have the Buzz box, but I was thinking of this as my third device. I did a video on there. I think I had the device that I had to send it back because it kept buffering on my 4K. When I tried to play my 4K inside of my Plex, it was buffering big time. So for Fernando, I think I had a bad device. I never replaced it. I just sent it back. But other than that, that device was pretty solid. It was pretty solid. Now I can't remember if they give you all the license to every streaming app. I can't remember. They may do like Netflix and Amazon, you know. Um, they may give you the license. That might be the one device that they give you the license to as far as 4K. But my experience with it was bad, but I think it was a device situation. It was the device and not, I think I just had a bad device. To be honest, I just believe I had a bad device. And when I tried to play my real 4K, that was 60 gigs, oh, it was struggling bad. Troubleshoot, I put it on hardwire, everything. I hardwired it, Wi-Fi, everything. It wouldn't play. It wouldn't play. So that's the only thing about it. Russell say, do you need more than one services from your provider to record and watch or multitask? Multi. I believe so, Russell. I believe so. Because when you start doing that multi, that means you opening up other spaces. So yes, I believe with the picture in picture, because you opening up another feed, you would need, yes, you would. To answer your question, yes. Uh, you will need it because you can record and watch something. I think you'll be good on that. But when you starting to do that multi, put that picture in picture, yeah, it's going to become a problem. But I would tell you to get more than one line anyway. Yep. Issei Dale, you have the Formula CC also. Yes, I do. I do have that Formula CC, the one for the antenna. I do have that. Yes, I do. What up, Vincent? What's good? Yep. Yep. So absolutely. Absolutely. Any questions? See Oliver in the building. We got Michael M. So you can't put downloader on Roku. I don't know. I don't have the device. I do have another Roku device. I don't think you can sideload applications on here. Matter of fact, I know you can't. So that's why I said if you're gonna get that device, you can use your IPTV service, but you're gonna need something like Plex, MB, and all of that to actually play. Now they do have a media player, but that media player sucks. That media player is terrible. All right. I did get some here it is. I did get some super chats. Top Cat always blessing. Big salute. Thank you, Top Cat. I appreciate the love. Definitely I appreciate the love. Say what was that pocket Wi-Fi router you showed? This device right here, I will go back to it. So this is what you call this is what you call right here. This is what you call a travel router. All right. So usually this is what happens. Usually, like when you go on to travel, you go into somebody's home, maybe you go into someone Starbucks, maybe you go into a hotel. You can always take their feed, whether it's Wi-Fi or hardwired. So say if you go into a hotel, you could take that main feed and plug it into this travel router, and that way it will encrypt it. Then you could take this extra port and plug it back into the TV, right? You can plug it back into the TV, open up the application, and you should be able to access everything. You don't have to pay for Wi-Fi or nothing. You're going to use their service to actually get on the internet. That's the beauty of this right here. And again, this bad boy $33. So you can hardwire it to your laptop, or maybe you want to hook up another device, a tablet, hardwire. It doesn't matter. Or you can go Wi-Fi. So you can have it where this device, have the dual Wi-Fi 2.4 and the 5G network, and still be able to, stream. This is what the hotels don't want you to know about right here. They don't want you to know about this. All right. Because again, you can go up in there and wear that television, because the television is hardwired. You just got to hope they have enough wire. You got to hope they don't make them little short little Ethernet, but you're going to need an Ethernet. All right. Because you can plug directly in, right? Plug directly in and come out, go have one go back into the television, and then you can have the other one go on to your device. Some of y'all who be at work and you don't want to know, you can take this to work and it will work the same way. All right. It will work the same way. So again, this bad boy, $33. I think that's an awesome deal. And these boys are easy to set up. And yes, you can use them in Starbucks, McDonald's, wherever places running Wi-Fi. You can have this bad boy. Just plug it up, get some power. Whether you got a plug at the facility, or you can have this bad boy off of a power bank. You can use this Type C under a power bank and go from there as well. Man, we got Huff. Big salute. Big salute. Thank you. Hopefully that answers your question, Top Cat. And again, thank you. Big salute. He said another elevate on the way. Thanks. Fire. Absolutely, Huff. I appreciate it. Always showing love to the channel as well. Big salute. Thank you. And if Huff say he figuring something out, you already know he gonna put something together, and he gonna let y'all know. Like, listen, y'all better follow. You better see what I'm doing. So again, pretty cool. Thank you, Huff, for all of that. Yes, it is good. Yeah, I got a couple of them. My son has one up at school, in college, and then I have one here. So whenever we go, I carry it with me. Can you do a video on routers since they are changing very fast, like Wi-Fi 7 or 8? Only thing about it, I'm still on my Netgear Nighthawk X10. And I'm not familiar with any of them newer routers. I don't have Wi-Fi 6 or 7 and now 8. I don't have any of them. We can always talk about it. I could probably get Huff on here, if he's willing to come on and talk about it. I think LJ got a newer router that carries the Wi-Fi 6 technology. Oh yeah, but we can also, well, we should be able to put a show together where we can bring everybody, someone up here who possibly have that Wi-Fi 7 technology on their router. I don't see why not. I don't see why not, you know. So yeah, you can do it. Say, Dale, is that better than the new Q? Um, I think as far as going in a hotel, I believe so because you can hardwire it and going into a hotel. On a plane, I would probably continue the new Q. And for people who don't know what the new Q is, let me see. I think I got my new Q over here. It's in my pouch, my traveling pouch. This is what I take with me when I'm going on the trip because I carry a tablet, right? I always carry my tablet, but I also carry the new Q. The new Q is a device that you can set up. It doesn't need any internet, right? This is the new Q. All right, as you see right there. Now you can plug this bad boy up in a hotel because they do give you an Ethernet port, but it's only going to push out Wi-Fi. It's only going to push out Wi-Fi. All right. You can hook your flash drive up to this and everything. But the beauty about this, they give you a special app and you can connect up to 5 people on this one. And when you're on the plane, as long as everybody got the app, you can give them access to your media library. So if you got some movies, say you're taking a 2-3 hour plane trip, or you up at wherever, you somewhere, you can use this device. They got a special app right here. This is very, very nice. I'm telling you, if you don't have this and you travel a lot, you take a lot of planes, and it's always one or two, three of you. This right here, you can tell any other people you travel with. All right, you can tell anyone that you travel with what are their movies they want to watch. If you want to add some television shows on there, and then you can use your phone or your tablet with the application, and you will be able to see everything that's on your flash drive on here. So usually I carry like a flash drive. I take like a 64 gig or something like that, or a 128. I take it, load it up with some movies, and then like, if somebody want to watch something, like me and my wife, we watch different things, and she got her phone right there, use it, or her tablet, or I have my phone and tablet right there, and I use it. But the difference between and this one I think benefits really when you're going out of town and you getting on them planes. This one benefit, and again, this one right here, I just believe it serves its purpose really when you're in them hotels. And if you don't want to go Wi-Fi, you can plug directly in for better connectivity. But they both will get the job done though. So Vincent, they will both get the job done. Both of them. But you can't go wrong with this one. I just think they have their places, right? That's what I believe. But you can't go wrong with either one of them. I'm telling you. y'all better get on YouTube and go look at some of them videos. This device is amazing. I think hold up. Do Miss Billy got one? One of the queens have one. I can't remember if it's Miss Billy or Gail. I'm almost leaning towards Miss Billy, though. I'm almost leaning towards Miss Billy, if I'm not mistaken. But again, you can load this bad boy up. You see, look at my battery. Boy, I ain't mean to turn it on, but I'm quite sure the battery is dead. And it gives you one thing about it. You can connect to this bad boy, but it'll give you 2.4 and it'll give you 5G network. Look, my battery about gone. See that little red boy? This bad boy, like, yo. So I got both of them, but I carry this with me the most because when I'm out of town and I'm up on that plane, you know, we can look at two different things. Even though there are multiple ways how you can watch your content, but that's just how I do it. We be up in the air. We put on our headphones and she watch what she watch and I watch what I watch. And people be sitting there looking at like, how in the heck? You know, they be thinking it's really on our phone where no, we're using this device. And you can connect that one to a power bank as well. So it's pretty nice. But they both serves this purpose. But a lot of people gonna probably go with that one, the new Q, because you can throw that bad boy in your pocket, take it, as long as it got power, you can just take it wherever. So it just comes down to what you have, whatever you want, Vincent. And what up though, Vincent? So we just asked about you too, Vincent. Somebody asked, say, man, Dale, have you talked to Vincent? I said, yeah, I think Vincent, he be doing like some extra activities and stuff like that. I said, he'll be back, he'll be back. I said, but I think he doing something else. So I said, last time I talked to him, he was getting into something. I can't remember if it was, I don't know if it was school, sports, or something. It was something else that you was doing. But I told everybody, I told him, I was like, yeah, he'll be back. He just doing something else. Question, Z Mini, Netflix, a set of resolution. Is it at least 720? It goes up to 1080p, 1080p on Netflix. All right. It's going to give you that format. It's not going to give you the 4K. So when you try to download that Netflix and stuff like that, you're not going to get the 4K. So to tell you the truth, you might just get the regular standard definition, a 480 or maybe a 720. I would tell you if you're going to get the formula because they don't have the proper license, I would tell you just make sure you have your media library together. That's what I would say. Because you just can't trust it. I would say just if you're going to get the formula, make sure you have your media library, your Plex, your MB, your Jellyfin, wherever you use. Make sure you have that going across your network. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's definitely really good. It's real nice. I'm coming down, guys. What's up, Lady J? What's up, baby? Salute to you. Big salute to Lady J. What's up, baby? You said, can I put a link in the chat of that one? Yes, I can. I still have it up. Here it is right here. There you go, Top Cat, and anybody else that may be looking for that. And while I'm on here, let me find the new Q. So just in case, again, do your research, guys. And it's a power bank. That new Q is a power bank and everything. I forgot to mention that. That bad boy will charge your phone. Let me do this. Here it is right here. I'll put that link out there as well. Dang, this bad boy long. I ain't trying to do all that. That's a long, man. I can't stand when they give me these super long links, man. And you know it ain't gonna work. So let me do a URL shortener. And I use tiny URL. I'm not doing that 14-day stuff. I'm going to enter the long URL. Here it is right here. So for anybody who want to look up the new Q, we're going to get into networking as well. And both of those are going to the network. Absolutely, they will. I will. What up, though, Lionel? What's good? Big salute. Big salute. I know, Lionel, I hit you up. I think I just saw an email. Was it yesterday or possibly today? I think I saw you yesterday. And I think I was down here, but I think you said something like after 6. I think I was upstairs getting ready for work, man, because I got to get up so early. Hey, but Lionel, email me. Let me see if you're available, and then we'll go from there. We can probably look if you're available tomorrow, Lionel. Hit me up. We can go tomorrow if you're available tomorrow, or we could just run some days this week, or if the weekend is better for you. So hit me up, Lionel. Yep, it definitely has a file server, definitely. What's up, Real? Miss Octavia said, get both as traveling. If it were, if it were me. I think I'm with you with that one. I am with you with that one. And did I give Lionel salute? Big salute, Lionel. Thank you for the love, man. I appreciate it. She said, hey, Miss Octavia said, yo, get both. Oh, man. She said, it's the new Q like a hotspot. It's not. It's similar. You can say it's in there. Can it be a hotspot? Absolutely. So to answer your question, it can, but it must be connected to a network. It must be connected to a network in order for you to, give access to other devices. But now, if you don't have, a network, and it's not connected, you can still share because the technology in there, you can still share. It's real easy. That's all you do. That's all you got to do is tell the people to get the app. Matter of fact, I don't even think, is it the app or the URL, and put it in their devices, and it'll click in. So you can give it a username, password. If I ain't mistaken, I ain't used it since November. That's the last time I used my new Q because I ain't been nowhere. So I'm trying to remember everything. But I know in a couple months I will be using it again. I will be doing that. Huff say, yo, thanks again on the Vizio Elevate, my second one. Wife, jacked up. Man, them wife be jacking everything, man. Everything. Yeah, Vincent, I got the AV. It's over here. The box is sitting. Yeah, everybody in the chat. I got them. I just got to get the speakers. So yes, to answer your question, yes, I got a Denon. I can't see the model. The box is right here. Let me see something. The box, there the box go right there. That's the box right there. So yes, I do have it. I showed it off maybe a couple months ago. Was it in December? I think I showed it off in December. I showed it off in December. So yes, I do have it. That bad boy kind of heavy too. So yes, I do have it. I just got to get the speakers and then I'll be good to go. Let me see. Big H. Hey, Big H. He be in the after parties with us. So that's the homie Big H. What up, though, Big H? Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. He's ain't Dale been in my gadget closet again. Man, listen, I got so many gadgets. Here's one of my other gadgets, right? I think I showed this a couple weeks ago. I think this is one of my other gadgets. All right. First, let me show you this. All right. Now you say, what the heck Dale got now? Man, listen. I got this for a reason. So if you have a tablet and you want to share it, not only can you not share it, it's a holder as well. All right, let me test that over here all right. It's a holder as well. But here's the key. You might be like, man, you got a holder. Look at the rear. I could take my tablet, hardwire it. All right. That's not it. See, on my show, it's about getting there. All right. That's what this whole show is about. Using other equipment to make our lives better. Not only do I got code one, all right, you see a type C right here? That's one right here. And when you spin it on the other side, there's another one. This one is for the power. That one for the power. This one right here is to transfer data. And then you got your bells and whistles. So if I have a device that you see, that's right here. You see that? It's right here. I can plug it into here. I ain't even got to that. I haven't even got to that portion yet. And again, you know, when you can take your tablet, and some of y'all don't even need streaming devices on your televisions. Some of y'all have phones. Some of y'all have phones that you had for maybe a year or two, and you don't have for a year or two, and you can use it that way, you know, and plug it directly. You can plug it directly to your television and use that. So let me come down. What up, Death Row? Say Greeks from Germany. What up, though? GR. What up, though? Let me do this one. What up, though? What's good? Top Cat say thanks. Been a while. What up, though, Jeffy? Since I reached out seeing your video about the $50, so I guess some people haven't followed you long enough to understand you're not about the money. Jeffy, I think she know I'm not about the money. But I think I'm going to try to get as much and salute. Let me salute Jeffy. He donated for a little bit of nothing. Basically using your likeness and using it against you. Oh, Dale ain't gonna let me fail. Dale ain't, because when you hear a lot of people on here say, look, Dale work with me. And it's really not about the money and the only reason I'm doing it like this because I can't share what I used to share. As you know, Jeffy, you know, if I can share it, I'll just make a video and have that bad boy in rotation. You know, and honestly, I would rather for the video to be in rotation than me to do consultations, because I know people can go back to that video, and not only people cannot go back, you know, not only can they not go back, it's gonna reach other audience. People who are looking for that, like, oh, well, my goodness, I can do this, and I can start my Plex and stuff like that. Or I can get my media. I didn't know you can do that. And so I think I believe, and I don't know how she was thinking. I'm just giving you my point of view. I believe she was taking my kindness for weakness and thought she can talk to me any type of way. And I'm not going for it. You're not going to call me out my name. You're not going to tell me that I'm something that I know I'm not. I'm not going to even allow you to do that. Well, all I want to do is help you out. So I think she took it. And I think she's going to learn from this. When somebody who is willing to help you for the low, because don't nobody have to help you. Some people don't care about you. They don't care about your life. They don't care about your conditions. They don't care about none of that. They just all about the green. I care about my people because I want everybody to win. I want everybody. I'm not about to have you go to this group, that group, that group. I'm not about to have you go through that. I'm going to have you reach out to me, and then we go from there. We'll email, because I need to know if you got the necessary tools so when we do get together, we don't have no hiccups. And so, yes, I'm not about the money, but I do believe she tried to take advantage, and she thought she can talk to me any type of way. I'm damn near 50 years old. I'm not taking that talk to like that from nobody. I'm not going to call her out her name. I'm not going to go as far as like DVD King would do. The DVD would have let her have it. I'm not doing that. I'm going to break it down to you, and I'm going to let you know, even though I don't think I should have gave you your money back, but I'm going to show you, here is your money, because I can care less about the money. All right? I can care. All I did is want to help you and get you to a place. I saw what she was presenting on the Facebook groups. I saw the struggle, but I'm not going to sit back and allow you to tell me I'm disrespectful and you don't know what's going on personally. That's something I'm not going to do. You don't know my lifestyle. All right. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know if I was sick, my wife's sick, my kid's sick, and you just gonna time. Yeah, man. She said what she said. And not, I haven't saw her in either of the groups. I haven't saw her, and I wish her well. And one of y'all can help her. I'm not gonna put forth an effort. But just know this is a learning lesson to everyone. We can't just talk to anybody any type of way and think you still gonna get any help. I hope she learned from this, because I don't care. She's older than me. I don't care how old you are or how young you are. Respect goes a long ways. Respect. And I hope that she learned that. Respect goes a long, long way. But for anybody that didn't see the video yesterday, you can definitely go over there. It was one of them videos where we had to take it there. And again, I just want people to be successful. That's my whole goal. Because I know what it is. I work for Chromecast. For anybody who don't know, I work physically for Chromecast cable. The ones that y'all call Xfinity, I worked for them. I wasn't a contractor. I was in-house. My uniform and my vehicle that I drove said Comcast. Straight up. My checks, back then they gave you paper check, said Comcast. The headquarters in Philadelphia. Yes, I worked for them for a while. All right. Now they did some bull crap to me, don't get me wrong. I think about it all the time. I started in 2000. I would have had 6 years remaining, because I got the job pretty early. I got the job. I would have had only 6 years remaining to retire. And I think about it all the time, like, damn, I would have had, because I started in 2000. Yeah, man, I think about it, but I'm like, man, I would have had 6 years remaining, and I could have retired, had my 401. Well, I don't know if I've been able to get my 401k without them taxing me. It should have been a lot of money in there because I had them taken out. I think at the time they matched 3%, but I'm quite sure they went up to 4% by now. Uh, it would have been you talking a lot of money in there right now, from 2000 up to now. Would have been a lot of money because I probably would have moved my percentage up probably about. I probably would have moved it up probably it probably would have been at 7% right about now, maybe 8%. You know, because I know I would have been making major money with them guys, and hopefully they wouldn't have laid me off by now. You know, so that journey came and went, but yeah, man, respect goes a long way. So I'm with you, Jeffy. And thank you for the love, man. Thank you for everything. And so again, my goal, man, to anybody, when you hire me, I want you to be successful. You know, look, this is not the first time someone has had problems with their device, and we had to reschedule. I didn't charge them. This is not the first time. Sometimes you wake up and the power not working. You might have had a storm that came through and you email, hey Dale, my power out in my house. I done had that multiple times. Absolutely. And all we do, reschedule. It done been time where I done been there with an individual and a call came in. A call as we're in the middle. And a call come in, phone going off. And he picked it up. What? What? Huh? All right, I'm on my way. Dale, I gotta go. Emergency. And clicked off. Now, yes, he came back. It wasn't, I didn't look at it like, man, you being rude. Something just happened. I done had them video calls. And so I understand. Not everybody's gonna get it the first time. Not everybody gonna get it the second time. Not everybody's gonna get it the third time. But before we get off that call, you gonna have it together. And so again, salute to everyone that has patience. You know, because you gotta have patience in this world. You ain't got to sit back and disrespect anyone. You know, if something happened, find out what happened, but don't tell me I'm wasting your time. And that's what she told me. She said, you wasting my time. And I'm like, how far do you think your $50 supposed to go when we go on past? I know for sure it was past 2 hours. So I know that for sure. I know that for sure. So it is what it is. I love everybody, man. I just want everybody to be successful because a lot of these dang on utility companies have taken advantage, man, taken advantage of us. Inflation, you know, because one thing go up, everybody go up, you know, and it's crazy and we're paying for it. So, and then you know, the way they trick us and they don't send out a reminder that, you know, you might have signed a year contract and you getting a good deal and they don't send you nothing to remind you to say, hey, in 30 days or in 14 days, you know, your contract comes to an end and it goes to this price. They want you to forget. They want you to forget. That's why I tell you, man, listen, if you got multiple cable companies like where I stay, I can get Wild, I can get Spectrum, I can get AT&T. I can go, I use all three of them against each other. I would never go to AT&T, but if they running a special, you think I don't use it on that sales call? I sure do. I sure do. So again, you know, it ain't no knock. It's a learning lesson to her. I hope she learned. I wish her well, but I will not help her ever again. Ever, ever, ever again. I won't help her because again, you know, certain words just get to me. I think y'all know it by now. Some words get to me. And when that came up, Like my time is nothing. And I guarantee you, if I would have helped when she changed the agenda, I guarantee that wouldn't have been a 30-minute call that I would have been on with her on that formula box. I guarantee. So now you're looking at probably about an hour and a half, because now I got to set it up, and then I got to go through her grandson. Again, salute to her grandson. There's no hate on him. There's no hate on him. Now the words I dislike that she told me. The words I dislike, but no shade to the grandson. He gave me a time, and he said, "This is the only time," and it was up to me to say, "Okay, I accept it or not," and I did accept it. But that's because I wanted her to be successful. But you ain't gonna clown me, definitely, and you definitely not gonna. I have a look. I refuse to argue with people like that. I got. Look, I will turn around in a minute and say, you know what? All right, figure it out yourself and go from there. So again, if you want to see the full video of that, you can see that. I just did it yesterday, and I think it's called. Let me do this right quick. So, because I know a lot of y'all, some people are just getting. And listen, when I ended the show, I think when I watched it, it was only. I think it was less than 200 views. When I looked at it again last night, I think it only had like 600 views. And then when I went to it this morning, because I get messages, I got plenty of messages on it. Let me see where is that right now. I got 1,600. So it's getting a little bit of traction. It is getting a little bit of traction. Uh, but again, I named it, according to one. That's the name of it. I named it that. According to one, I'm disrespectful. And that's what I named it. And so, again, if you want to see it, definitely take a look, listen to it. And it's one of them listenings, that audio that you can listen to when you're like cooking and something like that. You know, it's one of them type, or if you're not doing anything, you got a little bit of time, it's one of them type of audios that you can listen. That way you get the full details, you get my feelings in it, you see my stance on it, and ultimately you saw what I've done. I didn't cuss her out. I said two sentences, all right, on two different platforms. I said two sentences. I said, excuse me, enough said. All right. That lets you know, okay, I got your message. And then I went on to the other platform again. But again, this is what it's called right here. According to me, according to one, I'm disrespectful. So again, I just did that yesterday. If you want to take a look at it, definitely take a look and then go from there. You'll be good to go. All right. So it is what it is. All right. It's just a learning lesson. Um, what's up, Rose? Yup. What is up? What's up, Dave? What up, though, David? What's good? So again, guys, hey, look, I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. It is 9 o'clock. I've been going almost 2 hours. I didn't mean for it to go that long, but sometimes we had that conversation. I hope I was verbatim today. I hope I was verbatim yesterday. I hope I explained it correctly. Um, Again, much love to everybody, even people who I no longer mess with. I have no hatred towards nobody, but I do have say I don't have to deal with you anymore. And there's certain ones that I will refuse to deal with. You know, I don't say anything. I didn't close them out of the chat. Individuals, I don't do that unless it just get too personal, and then that's when I, remove. I can block. They will have to create something else and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm gonna keep it moving. and keep working these lives and making sure everything is well for you. So again, guys, salute, salute, salute. Be safe out there. Happy streaming, happy cord cutting, all of that. And we'll get together definitely within a day or two. Might get together tomorrow, depending what happened. We're still waiting on Amazon. Depending on what happened, we all get together and we'll go from there. So big salute to y'all. I love y'all. Again, be safe out here, guys. And I am out this mother. I will talk to y'all in a couple days, within a couple days, God willing. Salute. I am out this bad boy, this Superdell. Peace.